Yo, what is good people? How's everybody doing this fine Memorial Day? Since we're talking Memorial Day, to any and everybody and anybody that's listening, if you have somebody that has given themselves the ultimate sacrifice for our country, for our freedoms, for everything that we should and I do cherish, and my family does cherish. We greatly appreciate you. We greatly appreciate your relative. We greatly appreciate whoever that special someone is that did that for us, that gave that up for us. So, thank you so much to you for supporting them. Thank you so much to them for what they did for us and for this country. Regardless of what you think and whatever else the case is, it does not negate what they did. So, thank you. Thank you so much for everything. With that being said, that out of the way, it's Monday night. We got another top 10 list, top 10 FOMO list, I like to call them. And I ain't throwing shade or nothing like that at them. It's just, it seems that way. It's been seeming that way for a long time, but I feel like it's starting to maybe calm down a little bit. I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. Let's see. Of course, we got Mr. Baker in the house. Thank you, sir. Happy Memorial Day to you and yours. Appreciate you. We've got Mr. Jonathan War Machine, Punisher Comics and Collectibles. As always, if you don't know already, go check Jonathan out at his eBay stores, at his YouTube channel, War Machine, Punisher Comics and Collectibles. Go check him out on Instagram. All the things. Man's always putting out some good stuff. A comic bookworm, what is going on, man? Good to see you tonight. If you don't know already, go check the comic bookworm out on YouTube. He's got several other channels as well, so go find those and check those out. If you dig them, sub them up, comment, all that good jazz, all the things, all the things. All right, let's jump in this list. I'm just letting y'all know if I'm not energetic. I'm extremely tired, and this list honestly freaking whipped the dog mess out of me today. I'm not playing at all. So here we go. One more. What's going on, One Shot Comics? I appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much. Let me know. Hey, have you started your YouTube channel yet? Has that got going on yet? If it has, drop it in there. Let's promote that a little bit. I know you got a nice Instagram, so all you people out there, go check out his Instagram. Him and then Mrs. Instagram, and just go check it out. Give him a follow. Of course, my little itty bitty wifey in here. Thank you, honey. Not for a while, he says. Not for a while. I don't blame you, man. It's a feat. Hey, but I think we'll all be here to support you when you do get rolling, so don't be shy. All right, let's roll into this top 10 list. First up, we got Catwoman number 43. This is the Sozo Micah variant, 1 in 25. I couldn't believe the price on this thing, right? Like, I had to go double check the stuff and whatnot like that because I was like, this is stupid. This don't even make good sense. And I guess it's because it's Harley, because this Sozo Micah has been doing these variants for Catwoman and they've been popping off. So, but this one right here, $324 raw, y'all. Raw. Like, good Lord. So, while you're waiting on this to possibly cool off, for less than $324, I think you should look at Batman 423. It's that Todd McFarlane goodness, very iconic cover. And I feel like that's just, I don't know. I would much rather invest the money. Hold on. I'm trying to change my screen a little bit midway. I feel like I would rather invest my money in this. This thing has held up over the test of time so far. From back in 1988, raw market right now $217, and it's on a downward trend. Now you can also see where this is last sold was in May, the end of May for $285. Actually, that was 2 days ago for $285. So I'd definitely be on the lookout for this and go check this out. And if you're a Batman fan, I mean, you might not be. You might be straight up just Catwoman and dig this cover a lot more. Hey, if that's the case, do you, man, woman, whatever, do you have fun with it? Sensational She-Hulk #1. Yo, this is from Volume 2. This was on the list last week. It is on a downward trend, it looks like. Last comic sold yesterday for $37. I wish I'd known this thing was going to pop off like this, because I'd have been buying these books. You can find these in dollar bins, back bins all day long. Didn't nobody care about this book. Fair market raw value right now on average is $33. And hold on, we got comments. We got comments from the last book. I should have checked beforehand. Exactly. Yes. Classic. She did. Bless her heart. She tried so hard to help me today. She tried because it was whooping me. It was obvious. I even asked for help. I said, "Hey, honey, I'll swap with you. I will fold some laundry if you'll come over here and do this list." She's like, "I'll do the list and I'll do the show." I was like, "Come on with it. Do it. Let's go." Oh, funny stuff. Yo, like I said, this was in back bins for days, y'all. For days. So I don't know. I think you need to wait on this one, maybe let it cool down. If you're kind of stuck in between or something like that. I'd definitely look for this book right here. Hawkeye #1. This is that first solo of Kate Bishop. I mean, that's pretty big deal for that character. And when we're looking at fair market raw value right now of $25, but do be aware it is on the uptick. So I would look out for that. Last comic sold raw $40 2 days ago. But I mean, deals are out there. Deals are definitely out there. If you've been watching any of my YouTube videos, I'm not sitting there. Um, I'm not sitting there trying to show off the stuff that I'm getting as far as like, oh, look at this and the price that I got. I'm showing you, hey, there's deals out there. Like there's deals to be made. You just got to be patient and watch and look for them. So yeah, definitely check out this Kate Bishop. We ain't seen the last of her, and I think she's starting to kind of cool off. I think, anyways. So definitely just go check her out and see what you think about that. Very prominent character that's going to be in the MCU for a bit, I believe. Let's pause for the calls real quick and give my man, my little boy, a big shout out. Y'all heard his name from the top 10, my boy Bishop. So yeah, very fun to have him watching in, keeping me on my toes. He likes to make sure I don't say potty words. So all right. Next book up is this Thor God of Thunder #2. This is that first appearance of Gore the God Butcher and the Necro Black Sword. Necro Sword, I'm sorry. All black, the Necro Sword. This got to jump, obviously, because of the movie that's coming out, and we just got our first look at Gore the God Butcher and the sword in the new trailer that just came out. So this is on the uptick right now. Last comic sold, that was a CGC actually, so I'm not going to look at that one. Raw right now is 141. Y'all gotta be careful. These Marvel villains, they don't last. They don't last for the most part. But I think this is an interesting one that maybe you might want to look into. Tales of Suspense #75, some Silver Age goodness, of course. The man, Iron Man, right here. Can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with that. This is that first cameo of Peggy Carter. This is also the first appearance of Sharon Carter as well, if I'm not mistaken. So, Sharon Carter seems awfully sketch. Oh, Agent 13, awfully sketch here in the Falcon Winter Soldier TV show that was rolling. And I don't think we've seen the last of her yet either. And this book ain't popped off at all. It don't seem like, anyways. Talking fair market raw value of $72. Last one that sold here early in May at about $60. downward trend of 5%. I mean, this may definitely be a book to start looking at. So let's go to the comments. We got Baker saying hello. Bishop being polite, coming right back. My wife likes it, thinks it's a good book. Here we go. Neil's Comics and Video Games. Hey, I appreciate you stopping in, man. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, go check Neil out and his YouTube channel. He's always doing some cool, awesome things. He put up this hilarious video the other day that apparently he's making a run for the hair category of the comic book community awards. So hey, go out there and give Neil a vote, see how he is doing. That's funny. Also, go check out his YouTube channel. If you dig his stuff, comment, like, share, all that good jazz. All the good stuff. All right. Coming in number 7, we've got Thor, God of Thunder, number 1. I'm honestly not real sure why this popped off. Other than it's just, the beginning story of that Gore the God Butcher storyline. Which, by the way, we just did a review of issues 1 through 5 of this on the podcast, Comically Comics Podcast. We just recorded that last night, so that should be dropping this upcoming Monday. Not today, but upcoming Monday. Today, our episode dropped of the She-Hulk trailer review and some news that was been going on. So if you haven't already, go check that out. I think I got that out late today, so it's there though now. It's there though. I promise. So yeah, I'm assuming it's because that the Thor movie coming out. Fair market raw value $21 right now. It's on an uptick. I think you should look at this right here, the Avengers number 89. What's significant about this, other than 15-cent book? Pretty nice. It's on a downward trend. This right here is the first part of the Kree Skrull War storyline. I honestly think, and I'm just specking here on this, all right? Like this, the Kree Skrull storyline, war story, is a good story to read anyways. But I'm thinking, and I'm speculating, that the Secret Wars TV show that we're going to get is not going to be the Secret Invasion, or the Secret Invasion TV show that we're going to get, excuse me, is not going to be the Secret Invasion comic book that we've all known and looked at and stuff like that. I think it's going to be the Skrulls that are the good guys. And I've heard spec of we're going to have a good faction of Skrulls and we're going to have a bad faction of Skrulls. I don't think that's the case either. I think it's going to be the Kree. I think the Kree are going to be bad and they're going to be infiltrating. I don't know how they're going to be shape-shifting or anything like that because it's obvious Skrulls can do that. But I think it's going to be the Kree. And another reason why I think it's going to be the Kree is because Jude Law's Marvel. No, scratch that. I can't remember what his character name was now. Anyways, it wasn't a great movie. I didn't like it. Don't tell Jeremy I said that though. But Jude Law's character is on Earth, and I don't believe he's dead. So I think So I think it's going to be a Kree thing. I think the Krees are going to be here. I think the Krees are going to be invading Earth, and we're going to, because that makes more sense, honestly. And I honestly think more speculation of mine is that I honestly think that we're going to get the Hulkling out of this TV show as well. And that Emilia Clarke's character is going to be Anel from the Fantastic Four, a Skrull princess. And that she's going to fall in love with a Kree guy. And that's going to be the rift there or whatever. And that's where we're going to get Hulkling from. That's just me completely speculating. Just bleh. Okay, I got no evidence, I got no proof, I got no nothing of all that. All right, nothing. So I appreciate you, Neil. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. I hope you have a good day at work, by the way. All right. So that was me speculating, regardless of the spec. This is still a great story to have. This is still a great book to have, and it starts you off on that story. So and it's way cheap. It's a little cheaper, just a little cheaper. Bu- 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 Like not much cheaper, but it's a little cheaper. Yo, Savage She-Hulk #1 coming in at #6, first appearance of She-Hulk. We all know that. And we all know that this has popped off because the trailers come out, even though the CGI, people have squalled about that. It's on a downtrend right now of about 1%. Fair market raw value is about $172. But of course, this is the hype. Why would you want to buy this right now? Like this is the hype part right here, right now of this book. So I think you should look at this book right here, Amazing Spider-Man Annual number 16. This is the first appearance of Monica Rambeau as Captain Marvel and their origin as well, on top of all that. It was on a downward trend. I haven't heard anybody talking about this. This thing reached stupid heights at one point in time, and right now it's around $58. So yeah, I know as soon as we see her again, she's gonna be coming back. She's gonna be in the Marvels. And I mean, there's no telling what her character could be or where her character could go. So I definitely think you should give this book a look. A look. I hear you. I hear you. That's great. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. I mean, I put it on there, but yeah, I agree with you completely, 100%. All right, let's take a look. What's next on this list? This right here. This right here, y'all. Yo, come on. Speed Racer #1. I honestly think this is a cool book to have. Um, I don't. This isn't. I'll guess it's the first appearance of Speed Racer, or it's cited as being the first appearance of Speed Racer for the most part. This book is coming in right now at $38. But look, and then last Raw Soul was just 2 days ago for 35. Look at the uptrend on this, up 138% right now. That all let you know now is not the time to be looking and finding this book and buying it. Unless you just find an amazing deal, of course. So if you're wanting this book, uh, while you're waiting on it, maybe. Because the news, what happened is that WB is talking about doing a Speed Racer TV series on Apple Apple TV. First of all, WB got enough stuff going on right now to be messing around with Speed Racer. All right, I'm just saying. Secondly, um, Apple TV, it's Apple TV is going to be here because it's part of Apple for the most part. But I mean, there's only one show out here people recommend from Apple TV, and that's it. So I just I don't really see this doing it. I don't know. Anyways, while you're waiting on this to possibly cool off, I think you should look for Pokemon, The Electric Tale of Pikachu. The reason I'm doing this is because it is anime for anime. Speed Racer apparently has a following of some sort. You know, everybody knows Pokemon's got a huge following on top of that. I wanted to do Dragon Ball Z because I know that's a massive following as well. But the Dragon Ball Z, I think, was around $70 fair market raw value, and this right here is 47. Well, now you're sitting there thinking, well, Michael, this is stupid. This is 38, and this right here is 47. I understand. This asterisk right here lets you know that it's been a while since this book is sold. Look at the last fair market raw. Look at the last buy of this book that's been recorded, anyways. $13, and that was in 2021, November of 2021. It's saying it's on an uptick. I think you could get this for relatively cheap. I mean, there's not a movie in sight that I know of. And as soon as a movie comes around, it may pop off as well. So whether you're a fan of Pokemon, whether you're a speculator, it might, if you can get it for about $13, it might be a good buy to pick that up. So I believe this is I want to say it's the first US appearance of Pokemon, if not the first appearance. But yeah, it was a key book for Pokemon. So, all right. Let's go back to our lists. We got coming in #4, Thor #1, Jane Foster, Lady Thor. We all know what this is. Jonathan chiming in. Right. Right. That's funny. Fair market raw value, $100. Y'all, I ain't seen this book. I'm honestly surprised this sold for $325 recently at a 9.8. I think I have mine on eBay right now for $300. So, and ain't nobody. I got a few people have looked at it, and I think I got one watcher or something like that. Like, but yeah, raw value $100. It's up 0.5%. I just I don't know. I don't know how much faith I got in this going on. Natalie Portman's kind of weak to me, but maybe she'll do a great job. Anyways, regardless, I think you should look at this book right here. I actually showcased this on a video I did the other day where I bought a slab of this. Totally Awesome Hulk #1. This is the first time that Amadeus Cho actually turns into his Hulk form. He didn't take up the name Braun yet, but he actually turns into his Hulk form. This is also his first solo outing as well. Like if we start going that Champions route, then Baker over here. That's great. That's just lets y'all know what he feels about old Natalie Portman as well. But yo, this is his first solo outing as well. So like if we get any kind of hints of him coming or something like that Amazing Fantasy 15 from volume 2 has already popped off like huge with it being his first appearance. And it was one of the ones that took the longest to pop off. Like this is probably the next biggest book. There's a Hercules book out there as well. That's his origin story as far as like Amadeus Cho's origin story. So, but yeah, this being the first time he hulks out and his first solo outing. I mean, fair market raw value right now sitting at $23. It's on a downtrend. Last raw comic sold the end of last year for $15. I think when I was buying the slab, this comic was selling on average raw for about $20 to $30. So go check my video out when I picked that slab up, and you'll see what I paid for it. And just like I said, there's deals out there. That's what that video is for, is to show you there's deals out there. So, all right, let's get back to this list. Coming at number 3, we got Infinite Crisis #5. This is the first appearance of Jaime Reyes as the Blue Beetle. Some oh, hold on, we got a question about the last. It is not the first appearance of Amadeus Cho. That totally. Let's go ahead. Let's go back to that. Let's just go back because we can do that. This is my show. We can do that. This right here. This is not the first appearance of Amadeus Cho. The first appearance of Amadeus Cho is Amazing Fantasy number 15, for volume 2. Okay. So yeah, that's his first appearance. His origin story is in a Hercules book. And then this right here is the first time that he hulks out. And this is also his first solo outing. All right. Just to be clear. Let's go back over here. All right. First Jaime Reyes as the Blue Beetle. Nice looking book. By the way, this is a cardstock book. So if you find one's got ticks, it either ain't happening or yes. First Amadeus Cho Hulk. Yes. But not first Amadeus Cho though. So, but yes, first Amadeus Cho as the Hulk. Yes. If you, like I said, this is a cardstock book right here, this Infinite Crisis. If you find ticks or something like that, you ain't pressing it out. Not for the most part, you ain't happening. Maybe somebody's better than me, which is highly possible. I'm sure there's tons of people better than me at that, but I'm just saying. I even went tack and iron on my copies, so it's difficult. Fair market raw value coming in right now, $35.13. We got some behind the scenes photos that have been leaked out of the guy, the actor, I can't remember his name, but in the costume, in the Blue Beetle costume. So like this is happening. This is going down. This is on an uptick of about 40% right now. So I don't know necessarily if this is the time to buy this book. But I don't think it's reached the heights either that it could reach. So While you're maybe waiting on this, I'm going to bring up a book that popped off here a while back. And I don't think that we're getting this character, Jackson Hyde. This is Brightest Day, number 4. This is the first appearance of Jackson Hyde, who later becomes Aqualad, the second Aqualad. I don't think that we're getting a series with this character anymore. It's been really quiet about this character lately. However, my mind goes to the fact of all the Amber Heard garbage that's going on, how that's affected her role in the Aquaman movie, and how easy it would be to bring an Aqualad into that movie now. Or just even like an end credit scene or something like that to just kind of set that up and to kind of venture out past Jason Momoa and what he's doing. Fair market raw value coming in at $17.77. Last raw sale was $15. That was no. That was 11 days ago. It's on a downward trend. Like I still don't like the $17 aspect of it, but with it being on a downward trend, one of these books selling for 15. I still think you can find this in back bins too. Like I think you should definitely look in there as well. So that's kind of my pick for this one. 2 new characters, doing their thing, diversity, all that good jazz. Like I don't know, it just kind of stuck out to me. It's a good setup, a good compromise, alternative. It's part of the show is alternative. You'd think I'd know that by now. Countdown presents The Search for Ray Palmer, Superwoman and Batwoman, issue 1. Good Lord, that's a mouthful. So, this is the first appearance of Plastic Woman. There was a headline that came out about HBO Max wanting to do a Plastic Man TV show, but gender swap it with Plastic Woman. And apparently, they didn't know that there was already a Plastic Woman. Talking about it being a rated R series as well. Again, I wouldn't sit there and like spec and bet on like WB right now. It's unless you start seeing like prop photos like Batwoman, like Blue Beetle we were just talking about. Like those seem to be things that are gonna happen. Aquaman 2 seems like it's gonna happen. Flash, not so sure of though. So like I'd definitely be very cautious of these, Warner Brothers projects and things like that. Fair market value coming in right now at about $35. Last raw sales a few days ago at 25. Definitely on an uptick, 68% up. So probably want to wait till this cools off a little bit and ain't nobody talking about it. Till then, check out this book right here. Green Lantern number 42. All right, nice Silver Age book. Yo, this to me is more the first cover appearance of Zatanna than the Atom. I think it's Atom number 9. It's either Atom 9 or 13. It's one of those. It's Silver Age Atom book, and it's like it's just a portrait picture. Like that's it. It's just her face, quite like the Venom book. Everybody calls it the partial cover appearance of Venom. Quite like the reprints of Iron Man. I think like 9, 10, and 11. They all have like a nice little head right there on the cover. They call it a partial cover appearance. Like that Atom book seems more of a partial cover appearance of Zatanna to me. Whereas like this right here, she's right there on the cover. On top of that, this is her third appearance as well. Fair market raw value coming in at $17. I think that is super awesome. Nice Silver Age Green Lantern book. Third appearance of Zatanna, with her first 2 being like huge books already. So, like last raw sale was about 6 days ago for $13. It's on a downward trend on top of that. And I think Baker's right as well. I think yes. I agree with you, Baker. I mean, look at this. Drugs in the occult, maybe like very creepy book. I dig it though. Like I dig it. So yeah, I mean, I think that's a really cool appearance and stuff like that, and just the cover, the third appearance alone, it's on downward spiral. I definitely look at that. Check it out. Last but certainly not least, we've got Day Kamikaze number 1. Now, why did this pop off? It's because it's got a preview of Speed Racer #1 in it. Like, fair market raw sales right now at about $28. Last one sold yesterday for about 30. This is on the uptick, 18% or so. This one gave me the most trouble. This was the last one I came up with. And the only thing that it saw that caught my eye was this book right here. Dark Horse presents Annual 1998. This is going to be the first appearance of Buffy the Vampire Slayer in comic books. Speed Racer apparently has some kind of a following. On top of everybody wanting to spec on stuff right now. Buffy the Vampire Slayer has, from what I understand, a huge following. So if they were to ever do anything Buffy again, this may pop off. Even so, if you're a Buffy fan, you may want this in your PC. Especially with your average raw sales coming in at like less than $8. And the last one that sold, like we got that asterisk again. Last one that sold was 2 years ago. So I wonder if this is even a hard book to find. I don't know. I hadn't even looked for it yet. But yeah, like that's first Buffy. I mean, that's pretty cool. It's a little bit of an uptick, not too much, but I definitely keep these numbers in mind and maybe stick around that. That seems fair, anyways. So, yeah, folks, that is our list. Thank you all so much for coming in and hanging out. Like I said, Comically Comics podcast just dropped today. It's a little late, but She-Hulk trailer review, news review, things like that. I've got a video I think that I'm going to drop tomorrow. I need to work on it a little bit. So it might not be tomorrow, maybe Thursday before I drop another video. Going to Alabama Comic-Con this weekend. Comically Comics has got a booth set up. So if you're in the Alabama area near Birmingham or something like that, then hey, come out and check out the con. Come check us out at the booth. Bro, that Hellboy cover is awesome on that book. I love it. I love it. Like classic Manola work. Classic. So bye honey. But yeah, I'm gonna give away, or we're gonna give away free trades every hour during the con. So, and the only stipulation we're gonna have is that you be a subscriber to the Comically Comics podcast. So, like I said, if you're in the area, come by and find our booth. You can come every hour as long as you show us, hey, I'm a subscriber. Yo, we'll put your name on the duck race. We're gonna run a duck race every hour. We're gonna give away a book every hour. I'm gonna take my rack with me. I've got trades. I got like I think 12 or so trades. So yeah, we're gonna give those away. I've got a cutout that you can stand and take pictures of, a Hulkbuster cutout you can stand and take pictures with. What else? What else going on? I just had a whatnot sale the other day, all Star Wars books. Hope you guys are liking Obi-Wan. I've only seen episode 1, so I gotta catch up on that as well. So yeah, thank you all so much for coming out. I greatly appreciate it. I think that's it. Thank y'all for the support. I appreciate it. And everybody's saying y'all have a good one. So yeah, let's go ahead and end this. Thank you again so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And as always, y'all have a good one.